In the Mix is presented by California Pizza Kitchen. Visit them today at the Holiday Resort Hotel.
Welcome back to In the Mix. Have you ever heard of Tulip ice cream? Me neither, but apparently it's a thing.
All right, Tulip Thursday here with Chef Jason of
Half a day.
Different, of course. And we're gonna do this is a really crazy tulip recipe. Tulip ice cream. That's nuts. First dessert we've ever done. And you know, Quality Distributors, thank you. As we get near Christmas, want to wish you and yours, you know, Merry Christmas from Quality. Wow, over 2 years of tulip recipes. And this one, ice cream with tulip. It's another recipe that's too quick, too easy, too convenient. Tulip!
Whoa.
So we got our tulip diced up here, right?
Yep.
Ready to go.
Basically, tulip sliced. We're gonna only use like half a can because you don't need that much for the recipe.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is just actually get the savory components of tulip and infuse it with the sweetness of the ice cream. So it's just like that caramel salted ice cream style.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with tulip.
So when we're doing this tulip up in the pan, are you trying to like soften it? Are you trying to get it crispy? What are you trying to do with it?
Actually, I'm trying to get it crispy. Try to render it and get it as crispy as possible.
And look at that, it's rendered down, it's crispy.
Just put some brown sugar in there.
Sugar, sugar.
Okay, then basically we just set it aside.
Wow. Now we're gonna make some homemade ice cream. This looks really fun.
1 cup of milk, whole milk. You take your sugar, you start to whisk it. Just a little there, a little there. You can put in vanilla.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Like that?
Yeah, that's good. Then we basically pour our mix. You want to start throwing in the tulip?
Sure.
You can just fold it. We can put a little bit more. The thing is, you kind of want to get a good ratio.
Yeah. Yes, we did tulip ice cream. Chef, it's a miracle.
So basically, all we have to do now is take your ice cream, get your vessel. Sorry, we don't got any magic ice cream scoopers here. We're just...
We're in the jungle.
Yeah.
It's got the old school Navy cup too.
So
make it taste that much better. Look at that. Wow.
We take a little of that and our pecan mango pineapple preserves.
Wow.
Fresh pineapple, mangoes, and a little doni in there. You top it off.
Tulip ice cream. Oh my God. Becky.
I'm a little pensive right now because I'm waiting for that response.
Many thumbs up. This is the best ice cream I've ever tried.
Right on.
I don't know if you guys can hear the crunch. That tulip. This is so delicious.
Right on.
Chef Jason, you better get you some before it melted. Hey, thanks for joining us for another tulip recipe that's too quick, too easy, too convenient. Tulip, wishing you and your own a very Merry Christmas from Chef Jason and Different. My name's Chris, another Tulip Thursday. Adios!
Adios!
Thanks, Chris. Make sure to join us for next week's episode of In the Mix because we are trolling and rolling with Shut Up and Fish Guam and Brogan Sanchez. We are hitting the mats. You don't want to miss that, trust me. But we leave you tonight with Live Local Fridays as Andy Wheeler takes us behind the music.
We know you've got those weapons you like to test out. Your weapons of mass destruction and greed, that's all that you know.
All right, in the mix, live local Fridays, featured artist of the week, Primitiva Munya. Well, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into music, and what kind of music you really put out there.
Well, I got into music since I was, I don't know, maybe since I was in the womb. My mother is a church pianist, and my father is a folk singer and songwriter. So there was a lot of music at home, and I grew up playing classical piano and violin. However, I branched off to other instruments, and then when I started picking up the uke in 2009 or 2010, I began writing music, and then I started guitar, so that pretty much leads up to date now.
Well, because, you know, when you're kicking back at the barbecue with your friends, nobody breaks out like a baby grand piano and starts jamming. You know, so guitar, ukulele, a little bit easier.
Definitely.
Fish, dolphins, and whales are being washed upon our shores.
So let's talk about the music that you write. Where does that come from? Because it's very powerful music.
Well, it comes from my heart, deep within my heart. I don't intellectualize too much. I like to speak from my heart because I believe that that is where most people are able to listen. I was a political science major in college, and I went through so many of these debates. You know, people argue about which perspective on the world is right or wrong. But I learned, my first gig was actually at the United Nations, and I played ALA, which is Stand Up, Arise. And so I learned that it's not really so much, when you come from the brain, people don't really want to hear it. They're like blocking it up. But when you speak from the heart, people can relate to that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why, you know, a lot of politicians or causes get so many people behind them, is because they feel that. They feel in their soul that this is a cause I need to get behind. And music, that's where the best music comes from. You can't sit down and write a logical music song. It's just not going to work. It's not going to have any feeling to it.
Yeah, definitely not. But also, aside from the heart, it comes from dreams. I get dreams or even daydreams, or sometimes the songs, the music will just come to me. So it comes from another realm, I think.
Well, wherever it comes from, it is powerful music. It's Primitiva Munya, our live local Friday guest of the week. Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.